where are you from?
Madison.
Madison, Maine?
Yep.
And are all these your father's or yours?
Yep, they sure are.
And looks like this one over here is one heck of a large pumpkin.
Yeah, that's the one we're weighing today.
What do you think that it's going to weigh out at?
Hoping around 1,400.
1,400, that's close to a record, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Now this is a big white guy, right?
Yep.
Is that different than the orange ones, or?
Yep, they grew from different seeds.
Different seeds. And how long have you and your father been doing this?
This is the second year.
Second year?
Yep.
And what's your secret?
Lots of fertilizer.
Lots of fertilizer.
Fertilizer, yeah.
Okay. No, you just come to watch?
Yeah, first one I ever come to say.
What do you think about these guys?
It's kind of interesting.
They bigger than you ever imagined?
Yeah, they are. I heard they feed them. I don't know if that's true.
This guy says lots of fertilizer. Have one in this event?
Yes, I do have one here.
Where are you from?
Bridgeton, Maine.
Bridgeton?
Yeah.
What do you think yours is going to weigh in?
Oh, I'm not in competition with these guys. Probably
really?
Around 500.
500?
Yeah.
Some of these may go up to 1,400?
That one's over 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, I think the guy
so
said.
is the orange one.
They're big ones.
Yeah.
How many years have you been growing?
It's my second year.
And what's your secret?
I don't have one yet, or I'd have 1,000 pounder. We'll have one next year.
Okay. So, sir, what do you think this one's for? Most deformed, or?
Well, I think it's kind of a before and after.
Or is it just holding the sign down?
It could be, yeah.
Just a counterweight?
Yeah.
Do you have a pumpkin here?
I do not. No.
You're just sort of observing and recording?
I this group, so I
okay.
a little bit of photography.
Hi, how's it going?
Just fine, thank you. How are you?
Bigger than ever, huh?
Yes.
More people, more pumpkins?
Yes, indeed.
How many do you have so far registered?
Well, at least 50.
At least 50?
It seems like 150 to me.
And are they all in different classifications?
Either it's a pumpkin or a squash. The only other classification is if the grower was a child.
Okay.
Under 14 or under 17.
And so there are different prizes for different categories?
I'm not even sure about the prizes.
Scales. I need every living human body that can lift 3 pounds over here by the scales. Anybody who can help us out with lifting. We got a ton of fruit and a lot of work to do.
Yes.
Like what?
Money.
Money?
There's $10,000 in the
Whoa, and I should have been growing all this time, right?
That's why the biggest pumpkins are here.
Well, mine's are...
The biggest prize goes to the grower who's been growing the most years, right?
No.
Oh,
shucks.
But
we tried.
I understand that the price, the pool is larger here than any place else. So the biggest pumpkins are coming here.
And I hear that Cumberland sort of has fallen into poorer graces.
I understand that their prize winner was 780 pounds.
Yeah,
and we'll
so
move that today.
the big guys are coming here now.
Right.
Boy, it's like a magnet just pulling everything in, right?
That it is.
I know somebody got $300 for a prize in another fair, and then he sold it for $300. So one pumpkin brought him $600.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
And you can only enter it in one pumpkin. You can't take it to Cumberland and then bring it here.
That's right. This is what we call a GPC contest, and you cannot bring a previously weighed pumpkin or a squash.
Now, how would anyone know that?
Spies. We got spies everywhere.
I think the same people got it the same way off, so they would know.
Put a brand on it or something.
Put a brand on it. That's a good idea. How come?
You're just an observer?
Well, I'm thinking about it next year.
All right.
But I'm not going to carry my water to the pumpkin. I'm going to grow my pumpkin in the lake.
In the lake? That's not a bad idea. It's
I don't
like
know what we'll do with the vines.
they have birthings underwater now, so there could be some.
Pumpkin.
What are they?
Think
Pumpkin aquaculture?
Because the person I'm here with, his pumpkin is flat on the bottom, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking it might give it more of a round shape.
Well, that happens to all of us with age, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
Now, are you covering this or are you assisting?
Well, I would ask you the same question. Are we? What is our purpose for the video? Just so I know.
Well, LCTV.
Okay. Just so I know what.
Yeah, we're not selling this to any large pumpkin conglomerates.
I am an entrant this year for the second year with a very small pumpkin.
I saw you pulling a rather small cart.
It was a Buzz Pinkham cart which needed hefty maintenance, but didn't get it. Our pumpkin didn't get into the ground until about the second week in July, and it didn't set a fruit until the middle of August. So we basically had 6 weeks of growing the fruit. So I'm hoping it reaches 100
all have
pounds.
excuses.
We do.
We grew one at LCTV, but basically it kicked the bucket.
Oh.
For various reasons.
I have a gigantic plant. The plant is monstrous. The plant is just about 400 square feet.
Well,
I measured it.
Aren't
The
you
pumpkin,
supposed
unfortunately,
to
is
sort
not.
of snip it at a certain...
All right, folks.
Oh, boy.
I need all spectators on this side of the scales.
I guess that's us.
That's us.
So your pumpkin didn't make it.
Anyone, spectators and growers
But
on
our
this
pumpkin
side,
book is,
so we can keep this clear, so we can get through this. If something doesn't sound right, if somebody's got a children's pumpkin that we weigh and we don't have it tagged right, let us know. We'll correct it. We tried to do the best we could, but you saw the line that was halfway to McDonald's, so we just needed to get them off the road. I think we did all right, but if you see anything that doesn't look right, let us know. We'll straighten it out. With that, I'd like to introduce Mr. You guys probably don't know this guy, Charlie LaPresti, who WGME's weatherman. Charlie's always our MC, and I'd like to thank Charlie for coming out and helping us out.
Okay. Thank you to Damariscotta Pumpkinfest. Looks like we're going to need to pace ourselves here today. As Bill mentioned, this is probably 3 times as many as he was expecting. This is the most pumpkins I've ever seen in a weigh-off. So the first one up in the jack-o'-lantern category is Bill Rodonis's, and it comes out as 52.5 pounds.
Yeah. Get a bird's eye view.
Buzzy.
Kaya Stelz. Is she here? All right, congratulations. Kyle, yours weighs 96 pounds. And I think we were wondering if it was going to weigh 100 pounds. Is that right? We had a brief conversation earlier.
Close that picture before it.
Hers comes in at 103 pounds. You guys are going to have sore backs by the end of the day.
Your first year growing? Yeah?
Yeah.
And what's your secret to having a big pumpkin?
Remember what we discussed? Congratulations, Michael. It looks beautiful.
And your sister also grew one?
Yep.
Yeah, they grow right next to each other, didn't you?
Really? Neat. Well, they turned out better than mine did last year. You got about 100 pounds, right?
Yeah, they were way heavier than I thought they were. What do you got to give the pumpkin a lot of? Tell him what you got to give the pumpkin a lot of. Tell him.
TLC.
TLC, right.
TLC and water.
TLC and water. Yeah.
So you're starting early this year.
I am. I won't be here next week.
Ah.
So.
But this will go down street?
I have no idea what they're going to do with it. They just said, "Do you want to come carve?" I went, "Oh, carve, sure."
And what are you carving this year?
This is a seal, and a crab, and a lobster. Somewhere I'll have a horseshoe crab, and then I'll fill the rest of it in with aloes.
I see.
So we won't leave any pumpkin.
Very
nice.
Unturned.
No
right.
pumpkin unturned.
Untouched, yeah.
Uncarved.
Yeah, there you go.
So last year you were down in by the bridge there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we must have gotten you on tape last year too.
Uh-oh.
So, part of history.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?